Hello students, we are solving problems under house rent allowance. Under that you have to calculate taxable amount of house rent allowance and exempted amount of house rent allowance. In previous sessions we solved many problems relating to that, and in this session also let us solve one problem relating to calculation of taxable house rent allowance. In this problem you have to calculate house rent allowance of an SSC in two situations. That is, first he located in one area and then he transferred to another city. Let us solve this problem. See, compute the taxable house rent allowance of Mr. Abhay from the following data. See the information. Basic salary 5,000 per month. DA rupees 2,000 per month considered as retirement benefit. Next, house rent allowance 4,000 per month. Rent paid by Mr. Abhay 4,000 per month in Pune. This is in Pune. Next, see, on 1st July 2019 there is an increment in the basic salary by 1,000. That is, from 1st July onwards, the basic salary will be 6,000. Next, see, on 1st October 2019, employee hired a new flat at the same rent as he was posted to Kolkata. On 1st October 2019, he transferred to Kolkata and he hired a new flat in there for the same price, that is the rent rupees 4,000 per month in Kolkata also. And on 1st January 2020, employee purchased his own flat and resides there. Here you have to calculate taxable HRA by using these informations. Here basic salary is given and also DA is given and it is considered as retirement benefit, so you can consider DA for the calculation of a salary, and HRA is given. By using this information you can calculate actual HRA received by the employee throughout the year, and rent paid also given 4,000. In Pune also he is paying 4,000 and in Kolkata also he is paying 4,000 per month, because see this information there it is mentioned. On 1st October 2019, employee hired a new flat at the same rent as he was posted to Kolkata. That means he is paying 4,000 in Kolkata also. Next, see the second information. On 1st July 2019, there is an increment in basic salary by 1,000. So, you have to calculate taxable HRA in three situations. That is, when the basic salary is 5,000, then when the basic salary increased to 6,000, then when employee shifted to Kolkata. In these four situations you have to calculate exempted amount of HRA, and in case of this one, on 1st January 2020 employee purchased his own flat and resides there in Kolkata. Entire HRA received for this time period is taxable. Let us solve this problem. Computation of HRA of Mr. Abhay for the assessment year 2020-21. See, first situation, HRA received at Pune, that is from 1st April 2019 to 30th June 2019. Why till 30th June 2019? Because on 1st July 2019 he got increment, so you cannot calculate HRA for this along with the above, because your basic salary changes here. So first you have to calculate HRA from 1st April 2019 to 30th June 2019. So HRA received amounts to rupees 4,000 per month into 3. Why 3? Because for 3 months you are calculating, that is April, May, June. That is 4,000 into 3, that amounts to rupees 12,000. From this you have to deduct least of the following 3 things exempt under section 10 subsection 13a, that is actual HRA received 4,000 into 3, 12,000, or 40% of salary. Here salary means basic plus DA, that is 5,000 plus 2,000, 7,000 for 3 months. 40% of that 7,000 into 3, that is 21,000 into 40% of that 21,000 amounts to rupees 8,400. Next one, rent paid above 10% of salary, that is rent paid 4,000 into 3, that is for 3 months rent paid you have to consider 4,000 into 3, 12,000 minus 10% of salary 21,000, that is 7,000, 5,000 basic plus 2,000 DA for 3 months 21,000, 10% of that amounts to rupees 2,100. When you deduct that 2,100 from 12,000 rent paid, you get 9,900. Least of the following you have to consider. Here the least is 40% of salary is 8,400. When you deduct that thing, you get taxable HRA as 3,600. This is the first case when there is no increment and he was working in Pune. Okay. Next thing is HRA received at Pune only but with increment of 1,000. That is from 1st July 2019 to 30th September 2019. Why 30th September? Because he is getting a transfer on 1st October 2019. That is why 30th September 2019. Here also he is getting a basic of 6,000 in Pune for 3 months. That is from July to September end. So 12,000. Next you have to deduct least of the following 3 things, that is actual HRA received 12,000, 40% of salary. Now see, basic increased to 6,000, that is 5,000 plus 1,000 increment, plus there is no any change in DA, that amounts to rupees 2,000 only. So the total salary 8,000 per month for 3 months, that amounts to rupees 24,000. 40% of 24,000 amounts to rupees 9,600. Then rent paid above 10% of salary also amounts to rupees 9,600. Least of following 3 things you have to consider. Here least is 9,600. So when you deduct 9,600 from 12,000, you get 2,400 as taxable HRA received at Pune from 1st July to 30th September. That is the second situation. Third situation is HRA received at Kolkata from 1st October to 31st December, because he is getting transfer in the month of October. That is for 3 months. HRA received amount is same, that is in Kolkata also he is receiving HRA of 4,000 per month. But the difference is in percentage of salary. Here Kolkata means metropolitan city. As I told you in the previous sessions, 4 cities are considered as metropolitan cities, that is Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata. Here you have to consider 50% of salary. That is 50% of salary. Salary amounts to rupees 24,000 only. 50% of 24,000 amounts to rupees 12,000. Next, rent paid above 10% of salary, same, that is 9,600. Least you have to consider, that is 9,600. So when you deduct 9,600 from 12,000, you get 2,400 as taxable HRA received at Kolkata for 3 months. That is from October to December. Next, the last situation is when he shifted his residence to his own house. At that time, the entire HRE received by the SSC is taxable. Why? Because he is not paying any rent. Entire HRE is the benefit to him only. That is why it is fully taxable. See, HRE received at Kolkata from 1st January 2020 to 31st March 2020, fully taxable as SSC resides in his own house. That is 12,000 is taxable. So the total HRE taxable amounts to rupees 20,400. That is 3,600 in first situation, 2,400 in second situation, then 2,400 in third situation and 12,000 in fourth situation. Total is 20,400. This is about calculation of HRE in different situations in one problem. This may come for your exam. Thank you. Let us discuss many other problems in next session.